BN Publishing present How to Make Money in Real Estate Tax Liens. Earn safe, secured, and fixed returns. The Unbeaten Path to Secure Investment Growth by Thomas C. Lee. Read by Jason Mccoy. Copyright 2015 BN Publishing. Online at bnpublishing.com. Introduction. The tax liens business is creating a whole new generation of success stories, and you can share in the wealth. Whether you are looking for a total career change, a part-time source of income, a work-from-home opportunity, supplemental retirement income, full-blown self-employment. People all across America are making thousands to tens of thousands of dollars per month in this red-hot new business that has already been discovered and reported on in the Wall Street Journal and elsewhere. It does not require any special financial education or occupational background, nor is it restricted by age, nationality, or gender. It is open to anyone willing to learn the steps that the author explains so clearly in this book. 1 out of every 15 pieces of real estate sold in the United States involves an arrangement where a private individual takes back a note and receives payments long into the future. The sellers of 8 out of 10 businesses in the United States take payments over time. Richard and Sandy, both school teachers, retired 2 years ago and put their home on the market. They looked forward to building their dream house in the Smoky Mountains. It took them a year and a half to find a buyer. Once they did, the buyer couldn't get a loan for the full price that Richard and Sandy were asking. So the couple had to finance $400,000 of the sale themselves, allowing the buyer to pay them several $100s a month. Because they couldn't get the lump sum of cash they needed to build another home, it now looks as if their dream house may only be a dream. Barbara recently sold her San Francisco catering business with big plans to open a 5-star restaurant. Unfortunately, her buyer couldn't pay cash up front. Small business loans, the buyer argued, aren't easy to come by. Now, Barbara's stuck receiving small payments each month, and her restaurant idea seems hopelessly out of reach. Scott owns a successful printing business in Cincinnati, Ohio. 2 months ago, he finished a $30,000 print job for a major account, but the client hasn't paid the invoice yet, maintaining that internal accounting procedures are holding up payment. They promised to pay him within 3 weeks. Scott's getting nervous. He knows that a promise won't cover his payroll. Joyce won $5 million in the Florida lottery last year. After the euphoria wore off, reality set in. She discovered that her $5 million prize is actually $250,000 a year, minus taxes, paid out over 20 years. Joyce doesn't know how to budget that kind of money. She's a lot better at spending it than planning for the day the payments stop. What do all of the individuals I've just described have in common? All of these people are owed payments that are due sometime in the future. And given the choice, all would prefer to have their cash now rather than wait for those payments to be made months or years hence. Thousands of individuals and business owners across America are in the same situation. In every community, in every state, and in every type of business, people just like those I've described are owed cash from an individual, a customer, a business, an insurance company, or the government. Regardless of who owes them, the money isn't available, and that means they don't have the freedom to use it. The need or desire for individuals and businesses to get the money they're owed now, rather than over time, has given birth to a whole new sector of finance. It's called the cash flow industry. From this industry has emerged an entirely new and professional, the tax lien specialist. Tax lien specialists connect people who need cash and people who have cash. Millions of individuals like Richard, Sandy, Barbara, Scott, and Joyce are expecting future payments they would eagerly sell for cash if they only knew that the buyers for their owed payments were out there. Thousands of investors would happily buy those future payments if they only knew they were for sale. Whatever your financial goals are, tax lien
Sample complete. Ready to continue?